All right, all right. I'm streaming this, guys. I'm going to be streaming on a delay. I'm probably just going to pipe you guys through the voice through the stream. Why not? Let's do it. All right, we got audio output live here. Let's see if you guys say something. Let's see if we can hear it. No, I don't see it. Nah. Negative on getting canceled. No worries.
Like a 95% chance.
You guys are live on the voice chat.
Let's go.
We're on a delay, so I'm logging on to the I'm logging on here to see what the market's doing since you guys are talking about it.
Sean, I popped up and I grabbed that for 400.
There you go. There you fucking go.
I should have stayed there and it's still going.
It's still going. You fucked up. You fucked up.
We got kind of a decent looking 5-minute setup here, maybe. Let me check.
You may want to take a break Thursday morning and catch Cove stream.
What's going on Thursday?
We're gonna be doing a DGen trade-off.
Doing a what?
A DGen trade-off.
Oh. Who's the DGen?
Covenant. We're gonna go head to head.
You're giving him head? What?
It's the other way around.
Oh. Yeah, I could see this moving down to that 390 area. 390 first level, followed by 378, then maybe down to 357. Do I have an account I can participate in, though? I don't know if I do.
Did you blow them all?
No, I passed. I've passed a bunch of them.
Well, you can always degen a funded. Just gonna say it.
Nah, we won't do that.
I'm gonna degen a my funded futures funded expert one.
It's bouncing off a trend line right now. Yeah, we can trade 78.
Girl's name when you go to your thing, dude.
Who's got the background?
I don't know who that is. That's what I'm saying.
Is that you, Dale?
No, it's not me.
Is that Uncle Joe? Uncle Joe? No, I don't think
that was Joseph.
That was not creepy.
We did not break structure, so this is looking like a long instead of a short.
What you on? NQ?
Yeah. What are you on? Gold?
Oh yeah, this is definitely long. I'm on both.
Yeah, I got a 3-minute delay on my stream right now, so hopefully
it's not even coming up.
Hopefully that's
just
enough.
Remember, you comment your shit.
All right, I got Cove pulled up here. Let's see if he made a delay. Was it? You think Cove is smart enough not to make a delay or to make a delay?
He's not going to show his cards.
Well, how are you going to see the tournament if he's not showing his cards? There's no way to hide them.
He's going to show the trading.
Oh, he's going to show the trading?
Yeah.
Oh, he's not going to show his cards. Well, that's not the same thing. I wanted to see his cards.
Gonna use the burner account.
All right, I'm going.
Brantley, what up, Brantley?
10 NQ long.
You're all good, Brantley. How can we make money if we don't mitigate your risk? How can you make money if you don't mitigate your psychology? How can you make money if you don't have a plan? Degen style lunatic. Oh, look at this. That is so funny. That is so funny. I actually might. I'm going to get my funded accounts out, guys. I might take this trade on the funded if it triggers.
Boy, you sitting a long on NQ?
Right now, I'm not. I was looking for a short, but man, is it?
I had a short in. I took it off just because I didn't want to get bummed out like what just happened. But
Came on here and try to talk shit and didn't realize that you can click on his name and bring up his YouTube channel where to his real estate at Huber Houses.
Who's Cove talking about?
I don't know.
5 minutes before and got his
How do you log out of your Discord? I don't know how to do it. Guys, I'm going to have to log out of here. I'll be right back in a few minutes.
I've seen him before.
All right, guys, I'm still here. I'm just I was logging out of the Discord for a minute. I wanted to look at something. I can't do it while I'm in there. Can't do it while I'm in there. So let's see here. Possible shorts. Yeah, there's no shorts. That blasted back up out of there. I was watching that too, though. So we're waiting to get the poker going here, guys. I think we got about 4 or 5 minutes. Yeah, 4 or 5 minutes. All right, let me get back in the Discord. Let me get the link posted here for you guys. If you want to join the poker tournament, let me get the link here for you posted. I'm going to pin it in the chat. If you want to join us. Let me get the link for you guys and throw her in the chat there. Brantley, if you want to play poker, jump in.
I don't know.
All right, I'm back, guys. Where's the link to the poker? I'm trying to find it.
I got you. No, I pinned it. I pinned it to the Discord.
Copy link.
There's BK.
BKCT.
So if you guys want to join, if you want to join this poker tournament, I pinned it there in the chat.
Let's go. We got all the homies in here. Uncle Joe, your mic is muted.
Oh, what up, lunatic? Yeah, we're not going to be trading. We're going to be playing some poker.
Methodical's going to
Bullshit.
get free hand jobs.
I'm doing what?
Has anybody got Cove up?
Free hand jobs, right?
Free hand jobs. Yes, yes.
Anybody got Cove
Free
up?
handed,
Yeah, we have Cove pulled up.
You hear what just happened?
No, what was going on?
I just
Give me the rundown.
Fuck.
You're live on YouTube, by the way.
Yeah, this guy came in and laughed at him and said, oh, "I laugh at all the times I see your P&L, your withdrawals and everything." He says, "But all I see is red on your accounts." And so he pulls up his name on YouTube, and it's linked to some website of real estate or something. And he clicked on the little icon to talk to him, and it came up Anna.
It's a girl?
Don't know, but it was hilarious. It was hilarious, dude.
I would have asked him how it felt to be gay and retarded at the same time.
Whoa. That does have to be a burden.
It's hilarious.
Guys, these guys that you hear... Huh?
I really hope you're playing this through your stream.
Oh, yeah, you're on the stream, brother.
Wait.
I told you, you will get canceled.
No worries. There's only 6 people here. It's fine.
Hey, for everybody who's here, just
Are you live
know
on your stream too? I didn't see you go live.
Yeah, I'm live.
Oh,
he's
yeah,
delayed.
you are.
That's why you don't see it live.
He's delayed.
We got a 3-minute
Just
delay.
Just in case there's a bad connection.
You do for sure run a 3-minute delay. That's no lie.
Mm-hmm. Well, for the tournament, yeah.
Tonight he is.
Oh.
Not on my
Showing
normal.
your cards.
Shit.
Yeah, not on my
Oh, here
normal.
we fucking go, boys.
Here we go.
All right, y'all have fun, man.
I'm gonna stop trading just so I can play and focus in.
All right, how do I get in? I'm in.
I got Andy at my table.
You gotta wait for it to start.
Oh.
All right, good night, guys. Y'all have fun, and I'll hear about it tomorrow.
Good night, broski.
CBK. Go to my current table.
Oh, let me make sure all of these orders are closed before I get fucked.
Woo. All right. Let's see here.
So we're up 600 on the night. I guess we can take a quick pause until 10 o'clock.
All right,
Got
guys.
Cove on the left, Methodical on the right.
You guys are hearing the Discord for Cove over there. If you guys want to join the chat, you can. Adil the goat is in the hand with me here.
What's up? Everyone hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, I got you stream. I think I'm streaming you guys your voices onto the
Oh, there we go.
We're doing the same.
There
Let's
he
go.
Yo.
Thank you for your
Yeah,
donation.
you guys hear it clear over there?
Yeah.
Yeah, we hear you.
No, I meant the people that are on the stream. For the stream.
For the stream.
I'm short right now, freaking NQ.
Yes,
You got
just
nuts, boy.
hit a key level there.
At the big old South Park balls.
Dude, wheelbarrow nuts.
Gotta have wheelbarrow nuts.
Just these nuts
Bro,
back
did you
in
see
the
that guy that came in to talk shit, and then I brought up his website on the stream?
It's just hilarious.
That's the last time he'll be around.
Bro, are you serious? I'm in 20th? Jeez.
What up, Allie?
Oh, fuck.
I should have.
All right, we're just kind of watching here.
I don't
Like
know
this.
if I like this.
Gold is pumping. Let's go.
We got ace 5 here in the small
Dump
blind.
this thing.
Let's raise, min raise.
Dump it for Diddy.
Me harder on.
All right, here we go.
Free my homie Diddy.
I'm adding one at 4:30.
I'm listening
on the
to
way
them.
down.
I muted them because
Make them squirt.
You know.
Come on, baby.
Give him a little bit.
Don't want to have them in my ear.
Dump it.
He bet here. We turned a 10.
Yo, what up, Ace?
300. I mean, come on. What's this guy betting? 300. That's an insane
Oh, it's
bet.
game over. Oh, it's game over.
All right, whatever.
For you.
That's crazy. Why is he betting so big?
Dump it. Come on.
It's a pretty good card for us. It does bring in the flush, the front door flush.
Did you really?
I mean,
there's
I can't
no
really
way you
fold.
guys are dead ass. Not gonna lie, I got hold on the river.
I don't know what he was doing there. I mean, I guess I did kind of river him there with a 10.
I don't believe you have anything, but I'm still gonna call.
Oh yeah.
What we'll do is if we do,
Fire in the hole.
Boy,
if we
yeah,
do
yeah,
bust,
yeah.
then we will. Oh, I forgot. You guys can still hear them.
I got nothing.
They just can't hear me.
Come
I'll
on.
turn them off so you guys can't hear them. All right, let me turn them off. So we'll just we'll mute them so you guys can't hear them either. I forgot you guys could hear them. But kind of built a little chip stack here, so we're gonna 2x starting. We'll play kind of tight. Jack 4, or Jack 2, not a very good hand. Got a raise under the gun from Sunny 5516. We got to fold. I mean, we could. There's no reason in defending this, to be honest. In my opinion. Pocket 7's here. We're going to raise. Changing. Hold on one second, guys. Three deuce offsuit. I mean, like, I'm not even gonna waste money on that. All right, guys, let's see what we can do here. We're playing in another table in this tournament. All right, CT trading is on at our table. I can hear CT. Where can we see the tournament? Where can we see the tournament, like, stats leaderboard? All right, we'll see kind of what happens here. We're just kind of hanging out here, guys. We'll see if we can't get some hands going. If you guys want to join the tournament, click on the link pinned in the chat there, and you're welcome to join the tournament. I don't know how long registration will be open. It is free. Queens wins here, knocks out 2 players. What up, Invest? We got a 3-minute delay, so if you type anything in the chat, it's 3 minutes before I see it, just so you know. We got 6-3, suited 2-gapper. Yeah, I did. Oh, 2. We got 1 diamond. We caught a pair here. I mean, we can call a reasonable bet here. We could turn a diamond. We can turn a 6, a 4, a 2. We didn't get any of those. So we didn't pick up any equity on the turn. And we're definitely not calling 439 chip bet. Definitely not calling that. Suited 1-gapper here, 10-8 of diamonds. I like it. We will call any reasonable bets here. I don't know what the re-entry structure is. The one-stop trader's at the table. Let's go. We're going to try to do our best in this tournament to stay in. Last time we didn't do all that well. That's a dandy of a flop for 10-8 diamonds. That's a dandy of a flop. How many players? 6 players. Pretty wet board. So we are going to bet here, and we will bet reasonably big. We're going to donk lead here with the straight into 6 players. Holy cow, we get raised right off the gate. Oh, well. We got a straight and a dream. We got a straight and a dream here. A straight and a dream. Holy cow, guys. Do we spring the trap here? I don't see how we don't. We're going to spring the trap here. We're all in. Obviously, we have these 2 players covered. Huge hand over here, guys. Huge hand. No club. Woohoo! Bink. Let's go. All right, guys, we flopped a flush draw here. And a gut shot straight draw here. We need a 9 or a diamond. 9 of diamonds would be nice. 9 or a diamond. Well, 9 would have gave us some equity, but nope. I don't like chasing the non-nut flush, but on a min bet, we'll take it. Yeah, we didn't get it. We did have an over in a flush draw there, but we have no showdown value here, so we're going to just fold. Ace-4 offsuit. Depending upon how the action, what happens. If they fold, then we'll raise from the cutoff. Let's see here. Once you folds, then we will raise. He did raise. I mean, ace-4 is probably good enough to call a raise. We flop a pair, no heart. Checks around, we'll check it. See if we can turn good here. Not a great turn. If it checks to us again, we might bet. I mean, they're not showing any strength here by checking. So maybe we bet. Okay, one shoe does bet. I mean, can we float a call here? I don't think we can. I mean, or what are good turns? An ace, that's a heart. That's a terrible card. A non-heart 4, not likely. I mean, we don't have much equity here. I think we just fold. We just give it up to one shoe. Let Fadun fight him if he wants. King 4 suited. Not a great hand here either. We could go in for a limp, but I really think that's just no reason in doing that. No reason in doing that. Any of you guys in the chat in on the you guys in on the tournament here? I am watching in queue. If it breaks structure to the downside on the 5-minute, I might take the short, even though it's a third bridge. And normally I don't play third bridges. But we might do it on a eval. Ace-9, okay. 3-5 here, offsuit. This is just going to be a straight fold. Just a straight fold. If we get down to the final table or something, maybe we'll turn on the chat with the other guys. How many tables we got? Let me see over here. There are currently 22 people playing. We're currently in first in chips, looks like. Fad 1 is second in chips. He's at our table. I guess we can check our standings right there. Everybody else is pretty much still down. Nine on the turn. One-stop traders on the acting first here. Bets 360. Let's see here. Could have a flush draw. Ace Jack versus Ace 7. 7 plays, takes it home. Ace 2, Ace Deuce of Diamonds under the gun. We're going to come in for a raise. Can't play this hand without raising. It's not a great under the gun raise hand, but we're going to do it. See if we can't fold some people out. And we got a re-raise by Fad 1. Kind of a min click. I mean, we'll certainly be getting odds to see a flop here. Unless we get another raise, another re-raise. Alright, we're getting odds here to see a flop, so we will call and see how the flop goes. We are out of position. That is not the flop that we dreamed of. In our dreams, that was not the flop. That's not the flop. I mean, everyone can't have a jack, right? But they could have a small pair. No jack. I'm folding.
Hello, Dad's stream.
My daughter says hello.
Why are you playing poker?
Playing poker. We're streaming poker tonight. We got a free roll. Ace high 1. Oh, man, that would have been a chop. That's all right.
Goodbye.
No way of knowing that. Jack 10 of hearts. This is a hand that we want to see a flop with. My daughter said hello and goodbye. We'll call a raise here. A reasonable raise. A min click. A 3x raise, something like that. CT in the cutoff here. Let's see what he does. CT in the cutoff. He's thinking. He thought against it. He thought against it. We got a 3x raise here. We'll definitely defend here. That's a good flop for 10 jacks. About as good as you can hope for. No need to inflate the pot here. Now we got an up and down straight draw with top pair. No need to inflate the pot. We're going to check back. 7, 8, 9. There's our gin card. We now have a straight. So let's go ahead and overbet the pot. Let's make it look like a bluff. Let's make it look like a bluff. Try to overbet the pot there, make it look like a bluff. Probably a little too much. He had $1,000 behind, 1,000 chips behind. Pot was only $300. I don't know. Probably should have bet a little less. I don't think he's calling there anyway. King 8 in the small blind here. Limp, fold. We can defend in the small blind with King 8. Josh Strat has a... He has a very small strat. Well, a min raise here. Is King 8 worth defending? I mean, I don't think it is with three players behind. Probably not. Fad 1. I'll ask. Hey, Fad 1 said somebody muted him in Discord. Did they? All right, I don't know why. Yeah, I just told him to jump back in there. I don't know. All right, it'll come your way eventually, probably. He said, what happened? I said, I don't know. I don't know what happened. All right, guys, we're just waiting here. We got King 9. I decided not to defend with the button. I mean, we would have flopped a gut shot straight draw with an overcard. Nothing crazy. With all this betting, it's best to err on the side of caution. So, yeah. Nothing, just waiting on some cards. Full port, says Finkstang. Full port? Nah, Finkstang, not right now. Maybe later. One Stop Trader takes the lead there, 5,000. Queen 9 in the cutoff with a raise behind us. Apparently Kellyanne's playing. Let's see where she's at. What table is she on? Kellyanne's on table 3. There's Kellyanne hanging around 1,000 chips. Just ate your hot dogs? Let's go, Pine Tree. How were they? The glizzies. How were the glizzies? The glizzy. We got Josh Strat, Joe, One Shoe, CT Trading, One Stop Trader, and Adil the Goat at the table. We'll try not to tangle with One Stop Trader if we can. No, Trader, Trade Fab 444. This is not real money. You can join the you can join it if you want to click the link up above. I'm assuming registration is probably still open. So I'm just sitting here waiting. Okay, maybe a possible short setting up here on NQ. Let me see. I don't love it, but I see it. Jack 6 offsuit. That's just a fold. We might break structure on the 5. Not really moving all that much. What time is it? 8:54. Maybe we'll take a short here on the eval. Let me make sure I got the right eval pulled up, though. I don't want to accidentally take one on. All right, let's pull up the right eval. It's 7-8. It's like Kellyanne's in a pot here. Owlboy went pretty deep in the first 2 tournaments that we played. I want to say he might have finished second. Or something like that. So we did not close below on the 5-minute there. We didn't break structure. It might be a similar trade to kind of like it was last night where we break structure right at 9 o'clock. And then we get a nice little move lower. Let's see. I mean, it really needs to close below 418. We're still a ways off from it. Kind of still, you know, degenning and keeping an eye on the charts here. Let's check and see what the position is. We're still in second in chips. All right, Stone's at my table now. Is that Stone? Is that Dell? Oh, I'm not even. That's not my table. Fold. I was like, wait a second. That's not my table. Everybody at my table except for Josh has busted once and rebought. I have not. How many players do we even have left? It's 20? 21? 21 players left. How many of the 21 have reballed already? Let's see. Re-entry. Almost everybody. Yeah. All right, let's see. Ace Jack of Club. That's a premium. Under the gun. Let's raise it 160. Blinds are going up. Ace Jack suited here. Let's go. Hopefully we can flop well with it. We got to call a jam by a deal. He did not jam. One shoe or Joe, we have to call a jam. All right, 4 players to the flop. That's a pretty decent flop for Ace Jack suited. Four-handed. Do we lay the trap? Do we spring the trap here? Is there a card on the turn that we're worried about? But here's the thing. I think we can get away with betting here because I don't think anybody's calling worse with worse, right? Anyway. So let's bet. If someone has an ace, they're going to call. And if they don't, they're not going to call. So they're just going to fold anyway. CT has min clicked it back to us. Uh-oh. We sprung the trap. CT's not liking that. Uh-oh, CT. Oh, my God. Oh, that is so lucky. He got so lucky right there. I flopped top 2. Oh, he got so lucky. Man, River the King. I think I played that all right. I mean, like, you get all the money in there. I don't know what the guy was doing with 8-10. What was he doing with 8-10 there? Queen 10 is suited. We've got to call this all in here. We want one stop to fold, though. All right, he did not fold, so we're going to have to kind of just check this down if he's willing. Don't even matter what comes. So we gave CT some money there. You know, he rivered the king. Not much we can do. The old 2-outer there, CT. Yeah, that was a huge pot, man. I would have like 8 grand, 77 grand. Knocking us down to 4th. That's all right. Took it on the chin there. I mean, there's no way all the money's not going in there, no matter how that's played. Now, I don't know how he jams there with kings with an ace on the board. That's pretty ballsy. He's got to know I at least have an ace, right? Kind of wild on his part. Flop comes the ace jack there. He's got to know I at least have an ace. And then I don't know what 810's doing there. We didn't break structure on the 5 minute. We just opened up 9 o'clock here. Did it close? Let me check one thing here. All right, let me get my chart up here. I mean, 6.5 on the button, I think I can call. Where did my chart go? What the hell? Gotta fold. So it's breaking structure now, but it's at the VWAP. If it closes below the VWAP, then I'll short here. All right, how much time? We got 2 minutes and 54 seconds left on this. I want to see it close below the 400 level. To take profit. Queen 8 here, offsuit. Gotta just fold. Yeah, that was a rough hand, Pine Tree. Rough river there. Gold's ripping. Here's the thing. We're going to break structure here on the 5 minute. I mean, I really want to close below the VWAP, but maybe not. Let's see here. It's pushing back up. See if we close below the comma at least. All right, we got a under the gun call from CT. Ace 4 offsuit. I'm gonna fold this. We got a minute and 35 seconds left on this 5 minute candle. This thing is still ripping. It's pushing back up now. It's going to close back above the comma. I'm watching this chart here. See how this 5 minute candle closes. So far, it doesn't look very good. 4 or 5 suited here. We have to raise. You can't call from under the gun. We need to raise. We'll see a flop with this. Man, they are turning this. They're going to turn this candle green. All right, I'm at a long here. I'm going to take the long. What, I mean, that's a pretty bullish candle off the comma there. All right, what kind of flop we get? 10, 10, 7. We got 4 players. Can't do anything there. I mean, it looked like it was going to sell there, and then it just bullied up off the comma. Big move off the VWAP. King 5 in the big blind. ES fighting his way above the VWAP there. See if this thing goes. I don't know if I like this now. Now all my charts disappeared. King 5. I'm going to take some off here. King 5, we don't have anything here. I can't really call a bet. We're going to have to fold. We are taking out our profit level there. Just park that right there for you guys. Not big money, not anything crazy, but we are in a long right now. Check 8 in the small blind. We'll defend if we can. Take a little $50 winner there. Jack 8. All right. We'll call. We'll defend that. It's not a great flop for Jack 8, three-handed, four-handed, especially when you're out of position. Can't really call a bet here either. Just need to check around, otherwise we'll have to fold. Yeah, can't really call a bet here. It's a good bet on CT's part. Good bet on CT's part there. Can't really call 3-3-6 flop sitting there with Jack 8. Four deuce on the button. Kind of getting a little card dead here after that huge hand there that we lost earlier. Dropping us down to 6 in chips. Where's Cove at? Oh, he's down in 18. 360 chips. And he's already re-entered. All right, stopped out there. Four deuce on the button. So we're in position. We don't close the action. I'm going to fold. Probably should call, but I'm just going to play it safe there and fold. That's an okay flop for four deuce, I guess. About as good as you could hope for. Somebody probably has a 10, though. $66 on that long. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Kellyanne sitting there with 2,200. Micah 2,600 on this table. Let's keep an eye on Cove's table. Let's see how he's looking. Let's just keep an eye here. Where's Cove at? Currently in a hand. He's raised to 240. Kind of got a jam there, Cove. Is this the demise of Cove Trader? He's all in. 9-5. He's dominated by the queen. He's got to hope for a 5. Dead to a 5. Dead to a 5. Dead to a 5. A non-spade 5 now. 2 outs. He didn't get it. Cove is out. Cove has bustoed. 10-5 of diamonds. We can defend here. $10-5 of diamonds here in the cutoff. Are the blinds up to 240? Oh, I can't. Yeah, I'm going to have to fold this then. I can't call here. I've got 10 blinds, guys. This structure is really fast. I'm sitting here with 10 blinds. We're going to have to make a move. I can't call with 10-5 there. Neither can I raise. We're going to have to find a spot and jam. 2,300 chips. That's just 10 big blinds. Not even 10. How many players are left here? We have 17 players left. And I mean, a lot of stacks below $2,000. I mean, a lot of small stacks here. 10-5 of diamonds would not have won. Queen 8. Queen 8 offsuit here again. Not good enough to call. Not good enough to raise. We just have to fold. Let's pick our spot with a premium. If we lose, we lose. If we win, we win. Let's just pick a spot with the premium. That's all we can do. I mean, I feel like we have no chips, but we're actually sitting in 7th place. Even though I feel like we don't really have any chips. 10 blinds. Not a lot. EMAC won that last hand to kind of double up. You want to see some players start to busto is really what you want. Some players to start to busto. I'm just waiting here, see what happens. I mean, it's all we can do. Might be a little boring here, guys, so we just have to wait. Sometimes poker tournaments are like that, especially when you're one tabling. Let's play in one hand at a time. Kind of average stack of this table is about 2,000. We got one stop sitting up there at 45, CT 45. Again, Jack 6. I mean, nothing I can do. Straight fold. Gonna have to pick up a premium at some point. Gonna have to pick up a premium. Let's see if we get some one-stop CT on big crime here. Do we get big on big crime? No, one-stop folds. All right, CT, what are we going to do? Put the pressure on here? That'd be a great flop for Jack 6. Backdoor flush draw. Top pair. I just can't call with Jack 6. You just can't call there. Can't call there. Look at this chart here. Are we breaking? No, we're not. Still not breaking below there. Front door clubs would have came in. And of course CT has a king. He would have rivered me again. All right, here we go, guys. Ace Jack under the gun. We have to raise this. Oh, I didn't mean to raise 480. Well, I have no choice, really. That's a min raise. What up? It's the trooper. What up, full tilt? All right, we got a call. We're going to have to get a good flop here. We're going to have to get a good flop. We may have to go with this. Lunatic, you didn't miss much. We took one small trade. $66. Big pot already. $1,300 in there pre-flop, and we haven't even gotten everybody through yet. Big pot already. We may have to go with Ace Jack here. We may have to go with Ace Jack. I mean, heads up would be ideal. It's not the flop that we dreamed of. Have to check here with the 2 players, 3 players in the pot. Can't really bet here. The question is, do we have enough chips to float? I mean, I think Josh knows that any bet here is going to take down the pot a lot of times. Do we have enough chips to float? I really think we do. All right, we just have to fold. He could be bluffing there. There's not much we can do if he is, right? There's not much we can do. So we're down to 1588 going into this hand. We are king 6 in the big blind. Can't really call a raise at all. Definitely can't call a jam. We're going to have to find a hand sometime here in the next, probably next 2 rounds, next 2 orbits. The next 2 orbits, we're going to have to find a hand. We're folding. A lot of big stacks over there. How many tables do we have left? Pocket 10s versus jacks. Wow. 10s is going to double unless a jack comes from space. You do not play cards. Unfortunately, I don't play cards. I choose not. My father was extremely addicted to gambling. Oh, that sucks. That sucks, man. All right, guys, we got the snowmen. This is probably going to be it for us. We're probably going to be jamming the snowmen here. We got the snowmen and a prayer. The snowmen and a prayer. Yeah, full time. It is methodical. We have the snowmen and a prayer. Let's pray for it for an 8 on the flop. Can we get an 8 on the flop? I mean, I could just call here and see the flop. Let's do that. I mean, I think jamming is probably the play, though. Because here's the thing. If we call and we don't get an 8 on the flop, let's just go ahead and jam. Because we can just come back in with 1,000 chips. So we're jamming. And we just win the money right here if nobody calls. It's not the end of the world. What up, full tilt? I'm okay with everybody folding. I don't really even care if we get a call, but if everybody folds, that's fine. Got the snowman here. 4-3. Gut shot. Gut shot. We need a... well, we already won this hand. We don't need anything. All right, let's go. All right, now we got 8-9 on the button. A few more chips to work with here. If it folds to us on the button, we can limp. We can reasonably limp here in position and see a flop. So... all right, so just as I said, we can limp here reasonably and just try to see a cheap flop with 8-9. Try to see a cheap flop here. That's not the flop we dreamed of. We'll need to check it down. If it checks down, oh, well, he bet 240. Yeah, we can't even call 240. I mean, we need runner for a straight. We don't really have much equity in this hand at all. But you know what we can do is we can just make them think that we're thinking about it. Oh, look at the short banging now. It did close below the comma. We're going to lose the VWAP here. All right, I'm fold now. We're right at the VWAP here. We got the ducks. Excuse me, guys. Been holding that VWAP strong. Are we going to lose it this time? Probably. All right, fold around to us. We got the ducks in the cutoff. Gosh, raise would be 480. All right, we can't play a flop and not raise. So we have to raise. We have twos. So we have to raise. The idea is to get a fold. We certainly a re-raise. We're gonna have to fold too. We prefer just to get folds here with these twos. Just banging a little short here. Yeah, we prefer to get folds, but 10 deuce, all right. No 10, gotta fold, gotta fade the 10. There's the deuce, let's go. Drawing dead. Drawing dead, drawing dead. Drawing dead. Let's go. I just scalped a little. Just took a little scalper-rooney. We're still in 1 micro, but $268 right there on the short. We're trading and we're shorting and we're going all in and all at the same time. King 7 here. We're going to fold. Look at that push lower there. I might get stopped out here on my runner. Just took that short over there. We're hanging in there, guys. We're hanging in there. Currently, oh, we got stopped out on our runner. We're back up to 6th in chips. Back up to 6th. Kelly Ann's down to $359. Got a lot of shorties over here on this table. A lot of shorties over there. Those last 2 5-minute candles were really big red candles there. Well, considering, right? Considering. 15, 20 points. I mean, it's big for this time of night. Let's see here. How many people have reballed on this table? Me, Josh, and Trader 007 have not. Yeah, that's true, Riggedy. But I want to protect my chips. I think my chips, you know, I want to protect my stack if I can. How many players we got left? 12 players. So we got 6 here and 6 here. So we only got 12 players left. Sean has a lot of the chips here at 10K. Got a shorty, got a shorty, got a shorty. Waldo's all in. We got a shorty here. A lot of shorties. So really should be down to the final table quickly. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, Riggedy, I'm not more of a slow player typically. Typically, I'm pretty aggressive, but I give off the image of a tight player. You know, they see me and they're like, that guy's tight. So Gladiator just bought back in. I guess they're still allowing entries. Oh, well, he had not re-entered yet. That's why. King, Queen, offsuit. King, Queen, offsuit. I mean, we can certainly call here, although I hate calling as an option. I absolutely hate calling. Apollo lent 391 chips. I mean, I absolutely hate calling here because somebody could just min-click raise it, and it's going to cost us too much to play this pot. Yeah, I hate the calling option. I'd much rather be raising here, but you know, considering the depths of the stacks, I can't be too aggressive. All right, we got a gut shot here. We need a jack, and we have 2 overs. So we can call a bet here. We'll happily take a free card if we get the opportunity, but we could call a bet as well. A non-spade jack will give us the nuts here. Trader 007 bets here. We can call one bet. You would rather eat some bad Mexican food and sardines and bananas the night before a poker game and then sit there and blow everyone out. So you have a call and an overcall. So that probably tells you that one of your jacks is probably no good, right? But we're getting great pot odds here. We're going to call. We now turn top pair. That's a really good card for us. The only thing is Jack 8 hits here. So Jack 8 got there. But we certainly can't fold now when we hit our card, right? I mean, that's as good of a turn for us aside from a Jack. So Jack 8 got there. Come on. Now Trader 007's raising us. I mean, he's saying he has 2 pair or better. Yeah, I'm trading as well sometimes full time. I'm stepping out of the way here. That's what he was saying. 2 pair or better. That's what I'm thinking. That's what he's saying there. But he would have been counterfeited. No, he filled up. All right. Good fold on our part. I think that was a reasonable hand. We could have... you know, maybe we could have saved that turn bet, to be honest. Maybe we could have just folded. Maybe we could have just folded there. I don't know. But that raise, he's right to raise there. What up, I trade? That's what he's saying with his raise right there. He's saying he has 2 pair or better. Trying to push out any flush draw there. He did fill up. So good fold. Still sitting on 2,600. That's about 10 big blinds, a little more. Now in 7th place. There's only 11 players left. And we got basically 3 shorties. Everyone else is pretty well healthy. Speed Racers all in. King, Queen needs a Jack, King, or Queen. Sean does. He did not hit it. King, Queen is your favorite hand in the whole game? Nice. Quite a volatility right now in the market. Yeah. I'm looking at the market too, but another all in here. Jack 6 versus aces. Need an ace or 6 or a jack. He hit the 6. Oh my God. Wow. That was pretty lucky for Gladiator FX there. 7-9 suited 1 gapper. I love this hand. This is an okay hand here. Josh says rigged. Scammed. Futures 4. I don't know if you can still enter. Suited 1 gapper here. I mean, we can certainly limp. We can just, check. See a flop. We don't have to raise. If someone raises, we can certainly call a raise too. It's unlikely either of them have Jack 8. I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's that unlikely there in that spot. I think when he raises, he's saying 2 pair or better. You're just now seeing the King Queen hand I'm seeing. 7-9. All right. Well, that one's not a good flop for us. Runner for a straight draw. Turn ace of spades. I am not calling any bets here. We're going to have to wait for a premium here and just find a spot and go with it, right? Seven, 8, not a great hand. This is an odd blind spot here. 200, 300. You would think it would be 2, 400 or 150, 300. Kind of an odd blind spot here. How many players we have left? We have 11. All right, 7, 8 here. We can try to see a flop cheap. That's a pretty good flop for us. Up and down straight draw. See if we can see a cheap turn here out of position. 6 or a jack will be our money card. You only know how to play 52 card pickup. Let's go. That's a good game. That's a good game. Come on, CT, check it out. Give me a free looky loo. Oh. I mean, this really is, I don't know. Man, if a 6 came here, we would have a really disguised hand. I'm going to call one time. Yeah, that's still not the card we want to see. Brings in a backdoor flush draw as well. I need a 6. The jack would be a sucker straight. We'd have the bottom end. Ah, CT doing me dirty. I mean, I can't really fold down for these pot odds. I can fold, but getting great pot odds. 6. Ah. The 8 is not the card we were dreaming of. We're not winning this with an 8. All right, we can't call now. Oh, when you get rockets, you get shafted. Yeah, look at him. He has aces. I needed the 6, guys. We stack them with the 6. Well, we don't stack him. We double our stack with the 6. 6 or the jack. Button with 7-4. We're going to find a spot in jam soon. These two players to my left still have not bought in. They have not rebought. You have a couple players here that haven't rebought either. So we still have Sean in and Owlboy. They were one of the, well, Owlboy was one of the ones, and then CT from the last one there. Yeah, our NASDAQ trying to lose that 400 level there, testing 390s here. Let's see. Kind of just tapped in that level down there, 390. Next level down, 376, followed by 355. All right, guys, we're going to have to win a flip here. We're going to have to find a spot to jam in the next 3 or 4 hands. We're going to have to find a spot to jam. How many players are left? We have 9 players left, and I'm in the toilet. I'm in the tank. Although, let's be honest, one double up puts us up here, right? Puts us in the top 5, so just got to find a spot to double. Find a hand to double. Let's find a spot to double. That's all we can do. Really going to have to be like an open jam here. That's what it's going to have to be. Queen 9's not going to be the hand unless... Yes, well... Due to these depths, I mean, Queen 9's not horrible here, but due to these stacked depths, I'm not going to jam it. Don't know that it would have got through, maybe. I don't know if I have enough chips. I have enough chips to push Josh and Trader 007 off a hand, but not one stop. All clubs. Man, that would have been a good flop. The kid has got alligator blood. Yeah. Yeah, how do you jam there? How do you call a jam with kings with an ace on board? Come on, guy. Oh. Oh. Nah, I don't get mad. If a club comes, ooh. I wonder if I mean, we would probably have lost this hand anyway. I was talking to the guys over there in the Discord. They are they're talking about that hand with the ace jack, the 2 pair ace jacks with the kings. I was like, how do you call that jam? How does he call my jam with kings with an ace on the board? Like, he has to know I at least have an ace. So yeah, we definitely would not have won this hand. Let's see if we can find us a spot. Let's get a hand to push. Doing pretty good, Suhao. How you doing? Jack 6. Wow. Ace 7. He had the ace of clubs. Oh. Queen Jack under the gun, guys. Oh my goodness. Queen Jack under the gun. We're in the big blind next hand. I think this is a jam. We're gonna jam. This might be it, guys. Queen Jack under the gun. What are you gonna do? We do have another rebuy. We do have a rebuy. I'm happy with folds. Queen Jack under the gun. We got a jam. I mean, it's 6-handed here. 5-handed. Have no choice. No tradings right now, Suhao. We're just playing poker. Free roll. Fold it. CT's going to call me. He's going to call. CT is going to call. I can tell you. He's going to call. CT wants to take me out. CT wants to take me out. I'm telling you. All right, what you got, CT? He folded. Ha 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 ha. We got it through. We'll show him. We'll show him. All right, 1680 in our hand here. 300 in the pot. King 4 offsuit. Not a great hand. Maybe we can flop well. We'll see. All right, let's see here. All right, here we go. King 4. Can we flop good? Should fall. It should probably limp to us. Josh limped under the gun. That's an interesting spot there. See what CT does. I kind of expect CT to maybe raise. See that raising? Okay. That's not a great flop for us. King 4. Let's check the stack sizes right now. So I'm no longer in last. We got 9 players left. Check it. Oh, I didn't even notice that it shows your position right there on the table. 8th of 9. I didn't even notice that. Okay, now we have a gut shot. We have an up and down straight draw here. No, I got a 3-minute delay. Caller raise, they probably got aces, so they're taking out aces from the river. Maybe. So now we have equity here, guys. We need an ace. We need a 6, a king. Ace, 6, or king would be good for us. And it's a sneaky hand because, like, let's say a 6 comes. I prefer an ace, to be honest. I'm going to call one time here. That's not a great card. We got no showdown value here. I got no showdown value here. Got no showdown value. I needed an ace or a 6. All in says full tilt. Yeah, exactly, Riggedy. I cannot call here with 9. I mean, it's only $100 to call. It's 100 chips. All right. If somebody raises to punish me, I wouldn't blame them. I would, you know. Of course, 9 deuce is like the one of the worst hands out there. I kind of want to jam there, but I can't win this hand. I can't win. We're going to have to open jam here soon. We're going to have to just open jam. We're going to be 9. We're going to have, like, we actually have one player with less chips than us. Shocker. Shocker. Guys, we have 3 blinds, 3.5 blinds. We got a chip in a chair, guys. We got a chip in a chair. All right, ace 4 is a jam, guys. All day, every day, twice on Friday. Ace 4 is a jam. We have to jam ace 4. Any ace. We got a call. Good luck us. 9-7, fair fight. Come on. Come on. Ah. All right, we get to our request. How do we request to get back in again? Request re-entry. Cove, I want my re-entry. Where's my re-entry? Well, Scove gonna put me in or what? You're supposed to get a re-entry. Where's my re-entry? I'm waiting for my re-entry. We should get a re-entry here. We have not gotten our re-entry yet. Unless Cove's no longer doing the re-entries. Let me ask. Are you not doing the re-entries anymore? Oh. Yeah, no one told me. That's rude. I would have jammed sooner. All right, he says no longer re-entries. He's not doing re-entries. So that's it. If you guys haven't yet liked the video, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. And we'll be back tomorrow, 9:15 a.m.